Amazon forest. इसी वजह से Amazon has lost a significant extent. Amazon forest has, right? Hello guys, welcome to Plutus IAS Academy, and this is AKSHAY GURUBHAIYE, faculty geography. So today I am here with a topic that you must have read as the topic of this video itself, right? So are we really losing a tropical forest? Are we really losing a forest? सर ये तो क्वेश्चन ही वैलिड नहीं है. द रीजन बीइंग कि ये तो वेल नोन फैक्ट है, यूनिवर्सल फैक्ट है. यस कि देयर इज ए डिफॉरेस्टेशन इवेंट and that is mainly accelerated by the anthropogenic activities, right? Human made activities as जिस वजह से deforestation हो रहा है, and there is no denial at all. Yeah. Now, say while as you know कि being a UPSC aspirant we have to read this newspaper on very regular basis, and say during that same say reading I just came across one important article. Yeah. तो फिर मुझे ऐसा फील हुआ कि why not to have a video that would help you guys as well कि ये जो tropical rainforest है या rainforest as right, so उनका डिफॉरेस्टेशन किस रेट से हो रहा है, किस वे में हो रहा है, कुछ हमारे पास केस स्टडीज भी है उस कनेक्शन में, दैट विल हेल्प यू टू मेक योर आंसर मोर एनरिच्ड. ओके, तो देखो दिस पर्टिकुलर आर्टिकल you will find that is appeared in Hindu newspaper, and it was in say basically 10th of July. ठीक है, 10th of July वाला पेपर है. You will find this one, and even if 20th of July 2023, don't consider it like कि सर ये outdated हो गया अगर if you are watching it even afterwards. Absolutely not. क्योंकि देखो data, fact, figures जो है या जो relevant information that you will find in an article, that is absolutely very important. So देखो the heading, the global tropical primary forest cover continue to decline unabated in 2022. It means what? It continue to decline. It means कि इसका पास या पहले भी क्या हो रहा है, decline ही हो रहा है. Yeah, that is what the heading itself. So now even though we are having commitments to zero down deforestation by 2023, deforestation जीरो करना है हमको बाय 2030, बट द थिंग इज दैट द करंट रेट ऑफ डिफॉरेस्टेशन रिमेन अनअबेटेड. और इसी वजह से फिर क्या होगा, यू विल फाइंड दैट बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अचीव आवर लॉन्ग टर्म टारगेट्स अबाउट फॉरेस्ट. एसडीजी में भी यू विल फाइंड दोज आर मेंशन एज वेल, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स. यस, एंड द वेरियस कमिटमेंट गिवन बाय countries as well. India ने भी commitment दिया है for forest conservation, and as you know, right? So this article, it talks about the same thing. It talks about the same thing. Now देखो जब आंसर राइट करोगे आप या इवन प्रीलिम्स में as well, you will find this article will help you a lot. The reason being कुछ डेटास है, कुछ डेटा फैक्ट्स है इसमें. Again you will find some case studies are involved. You will find some impact, those are mentioned as well, or distinction between primary forest and secondary forest दिया है इस आर्टिकल में. ओके, सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू रेस्ट्रिक्ट माई सेल्फ जस्ट फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर आर्टिकल, बट फिर भी बहुत एनरिचिंग आर्टिकल रहेगा. ओके, दिस डिस्कशन एज वेल फॉर यू. सो वॉच इट टिल द एंड एंड यू विल गेट say the understanding about the present rate of deforestation in our country and world as well. Fine, तो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. देखो, so article first talks about what is say facts and data for you first. ओके, दैट जैसे इंट्रोडक्शन है ना कि आर्टिकल का इंट्रोडक्शन में ही पहले इंटेंसिटी बता दी कि या वी आर गोइंग एट दिस पर्टिकुलर रेट ऑफ डिफॉरेस्टेशन, दैट इन वन सिंगल मिनट 4.1 million hectares of land, that is, and particularly of tropical forest, that has been deforested. You know how much exactly it is? This 4.1 million hectares of land, that is approximately equal to 11 football fields. yes, 11 football fields. So you can imagine कितना large area रहेगा. Just in you will find per minute. That is what in 2022, and that is very a grave situation as. क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से हम जा रहे हैं, so World Resource Institute, right, that report, Global Forest Watch report has mentioned this thing that this rate is very uncontrollable in fact, right, though we are supposed to control, but just rate से जा रहे हैं, it is getting pretty much difficult. And for again country specific or India specific जो और भी data आएगा, you will find according to the same Global Forest Watch, okay, India lost 43.9 thousand hectares of this tropical forest between 21 and 22. See, हमारा target है to achieve Indian forest policy, yeah, national forest policy, to achieve 33% of forest in India. And you know where we are heading as? जिस रेट से ये जो डिफॉरेस्टेशन हो रहा है, हम टारगेट अचीव तो नहीं करेंगे, we'll rather reduce our overall vegetation in the country, tree cover and vegetation as overall. So the thing is, this data I believe will help you a lot. कि जब अगर आंसर राइट करोगे तो वहां पे इंट्रोडक्शन या कंक्लूजन, मोर अप्रोप्रिएटली इंट्रोडक्शन, राइट, सो दैट हेल्प यू टू मेक योर इंट्रोडक्शन मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर. या सो this data and fact, then article talks about what is this exactly the difference between primary and secondary forest. तो उसके लिए पहले पता होना चाहिए हमको what are the primary forests are. So primary forests are simply, primary forests are, those are very basic, those remain untouched by human activity. They remains more or less in natural form, yeah, more or less in a natural form, and as they are in a natural form, you will find they are having more biological services potential as well. कार्बन सिंक है, कार्बन सिक्वेस्ट्रेशन है, या अगेन जो बायोलॉजिकल बायोडाइवर्सिटी सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं इन जनरल वेजिटेशन एंड फॉरेस्ट, यू विल फाइंड दिस प्राइमरी फॉरेस्ट आर परफॉर्मिंग. सी, प्राइमरी फॉरेस्ट आर मैच्योर natural forests that have remained undisturbed in recent history. They often store more carbon than forests and are rich sources of biodiversity. See, one of the richest source of biodiversity on the earth's surface, you will find this primary forest as well, tropical rainforest as, yeah. So these are richest source of biodiversity. In fact, Amazon forest जो tropical forest में ही आएगा, primary forest, in fact, this Amazon forest is known as lungs of the earth. Lungs of the earth. In fact, हर जो tropical primary forest है या tropical forest है, we can tag it as lungs of the earth. Amazon or be more precisely. Okay, so this one, and primary forest loss is almost irreversible in nature. Once you lost them, because that is the highest level of ecological succession. Yeah, I think आप सभी को ecological succession क्या है ये पता होगा. Please do comment in the comment box. Yeah, कि ecological succession क्या है exactly. So that is the the highest, or you will find the peak of ecological succession, this tropical rainforest. And once you lost it, you will find it is very difficult, or it is very time consuming process to regain that particular status. Okay, so this once they lost, it is very irreversible. See, अगर question अगर आता भी है, you do have enough information about primary forest as well. Then even if the green cover regrows, a secondary forest is unlikely to match the extents of biodiversity and carbon sequestering capabilities of primary forest. Yeah, so देखो डिफरेंस भी बता दिया है, प्राइमरी फॉरेस्ट और सेकेंडरी फॉरेस्ट में क्या डिफरेंस होगा. प्राइमरी फॉरेस्ट आर बिट नेचुरल, सेकेंडरी फॉरेस्ट आर व्हाट समहाउ इम्प्रोवाइजेशन ओवर इट, बट दोज यू नो दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू मैच द नेचुरल पोटेंशियल एज. अब फिर इन दिस पर्टिकुलर चार्ट दैट इज गिवन इन द आर्टिकल, यू विल फाइंड कि यहाँ पे टॉप कंट्रीज दे रखी है बाय डेटा. तो सबसे टॉप कंट्री है दैट इज ब्राजील, देन you will find Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, that is in Africa. Then you will find Malaysia, then you will find Laos as well, Indonesia, you will find those are having those equatorial region as well, right, having this type of forest. Yeah, so आपको अब difference समझ तो आ गया होगा कि primary secondary में difference क्या है, and again what exactly this primary forests are, their distribution as well. Then case study, देखो डिफॉरेस्टेशन दैट इवेंट, राइट, जब आंसर राइट करेंगे हम तो हमारे पास कुछ केस स्टडीज भी चाहिए, एक सक्सेसफुल केस स्टडी एंड वन लाइक से द केस स्टडी ऑफ फेल्यूर एज वेल. सो इन दिस आर्टिकल यू विल फाइंड दो केस स्टडीज दी है, राइट, एक सक्सेसफुल वाली भी और एक फेलियर वाली भी. यू विल फाइंड द ब्राजील, या सो ब्राजील एंड डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक ऑफ कॉन्गो, राइट, दोनों भी कल्चरली हाईली डिवर्स रीजन है. या सो ब्राजील बेसिकली somehow now developing emerging economy है. Democratic Republic of Congo it's still under developing or that is somehow now developing country. So you will find due to different reasons over here, like say last year Brazil में जो government थी last time it was James Bolsonaro, right, and say according to the the philosophy ultimately, or you will find the deforestation of Amazon was pretty much prominent there, Amazon forest. इसी वजह से Amazon has lost a significant extent, Amazon forest has, right. So Brazil वाली वो case study भी दी है, Democratic Republic expansion, because this region that is highly tribal inhabited region, and due to the presence of number of tribal region and again resource rich copper, you will find 75% of world copper production is actually by Democratic Republic of Congo. So इतना huge resource rich होना से Congo को somehow that is what a curse for it, right, and you will find that's the reason it leads to losing of this forest resource, tropical forest, right. So 2022 mein now successful case studies are as well there, like you will find Indonesia and Malaysia, right, दोनों भी Southeast Asian countries है, equatorial countries है, and you will see these countries, particularly Indonesia जो explanation दिया है, that Indonesia has successfully controlled the deforestation rate in the country, and that is itself an achievement, right. So we can write it as in way like say these two countries successfully controlled deforestation and this somehow failed to. Yeah, तो आंसर राइट करोगे तो you can absolutely mention those. You can look for the reason as well कि किस वे से किया. So then again in the article you will find impacts are there, जो कि हम impact generally देखो बाकी deforestation के हम impact सोच लेंगे, but those impacts given over here you will find particularly third one, right, second one in fact pretty much. See, important, forest loss in the Amazon basin not only affects carbon, yeah, carbon sequestration, because photosynthesis है तो obvious है carbon absorption होगा, okay, and oxygen released होगा, but also having its impact on regional rainfall. See, first point है carbon sequestration, carbon signature, second regional rainfall, and the third that this would rather lead to change in the overall nature of the type of vegetation. Agar if the deforestation and the impact on regional rainfall remain or last for a longer, you will find say this tropical rainforest, that is one of the most biodiverse rich region on the earth's surface, would transformed into savanna type of biome. Are you getting कि इसके long term consequences क्या हो सकते हैं? Yeah, so this eventually lead to tipping point that if crossed could convert most of the ecosystem into a savanna biome और इकोसिस्टम. सो आर यू गेटिंग कि जब आंसर में ये राइट करोगे और अंडरस्टैंड भी कर लोगे, दैट इज रियली हेल्पफुल फॉर यू, दैट लीड टू चेंज इन द ओवरऑल वेजिटेशन पैटर्न ऑन द अर्थ सरफेस. ओके, सो ये इम्पैक्ट है, यू कैन लुक फॉर अदर इम्पैक्ट्स एज वेल, यू डू हैव. मैं लिमिट कर रहा हूँ कि जो आर्टिकल है उसमें बेसिकली क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रखी है हमें. सो व्हाट अबाउट इंडिया देन? या इंडिया बेसिकली again according to Global Forest Watch report, India lost 43.9 thousand hectares of this primary forest, and that is merely in last 1 year, 21 to 22. That is very critical point, as because we as a country say we promote the environmental values, our society, our culture is highly having intrinsic connection with it. And if we are losing it with such an extent, absolutely we have to think on the track which we are heading for. So the thing is कि यहाँ पे हमें देखो environment development तो चाहिए, but साथ ही साथ this development and environment, they must follow, like they must go hand in hand. Okay, so this is about India, that which accounts for 17 primary forests of the country. It accounts for 17% of the total tree cover loss in the period. So total tree cover loss between 21-22 is almost 255,000 hectares. Almost 255,000 hectares. And that is what this fact or data will help you again to make your argument much more stronger. Yes, so this article, you know, is absolutely elaborative on the count, the importance of primary forest, the data and facts in connection with the impacts, impacts, and then the status about India. अब अगर solution देखना है तो you can have many, you can write many international collaborations as well. You can write there कि और क्या social forestry, agroforestry के means हो सकता है, natural protection कैसे हो सकता है, eco sensitive zone declaration कैसे हो सकता है, conservation reserves needs to be declared है, then global cooperation has to be there. Because international country cooperation and collaboration, it seems a proper or a kind of a broad based solution for this, because nature does not have any boundary. ऐसे नहीं होगा कि कोई फॉरेस्ट सिर्फ मलेशिया में होगा और कॉन्गो में नहीं होगा, राइट, और इंडोनेशिया में नहीं होगा. सो नेचर डज नॉट हैव दिस बाउंड्री एंड यू विल फाइंड इट नीड्स ए इंटरनेशनल कोलैबोरेशन बिटवीन कंट्रीज. ओके, सो ये सब सॉल्यूशंस है दोज वी आर सपोज टू डिप्लॉय इन ऑर्डर टू कंट्रोल दिस एवर रिच इकोसिस्टम ऑन द अर्थ सर्फेस, ट्रॉपिकल प्राइमरी फॉरेस्ट. आई होप गाइज आपको ये टॉपिक क्लियर हो गया होगा. यू मस्ट हैव नोटेड ऑल दोज क्रिटिकल इंफॉर्मेशन, डेटा एंड फैक्ट एज वेल. दोज यू कैन यूज से इन योर मीन्स आंसर राइटिंग एंड एज वेल जनरल अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए. So yes, if you really like this video, please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.